Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a good week and made profits this week. This was a tough week on the market. We had multiple days of selling off and suddenly Friday everything was good and moving upward. So far year to date I am personally at 144.81% gain in my all stock cash account. I hope all of you are having a great year so far. In this video I am going to give you a new 7 stocks to give you an edge. And so this should be a very good list of different stocks. I'm also going to review a lot of the picks that we had during the last week in our Discord and how they did, which was not that great with how volatile the market was. I have some positions that are open that are really fantastic, but I have not closed those yet. And this is just a list of all that was closed. But before I get going, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you like the content of this channel, consider subscribing and turning on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. I have some links down below. I have a link for Webull if you're looking for free stock. That's a great way to do it. I also have a link for BlockFi. You can get free crypto by signing into BlockFi and just creating an account. It's a great way to do that. Use that link down below to get free crypto. And we have our Patreon group, and it is full of great investors, and I have all of my callouts. And if you want my buy and sell alerts, then you need to be at least a basic member. In our standard room, we have more callouts. In our premium room, we have everything that I have in my portfolio. And if you are looking for and some different strategies and ideas for the stock market that have proven success, then please come check it out. There's a level that's perfect for you. I hope to see you there. All right, so let's start by reviewing the insiders. So this was not a great week. This is not going to be pretty, but you know what? We report the good and the bad. It is so important to track your trades so that you know how your strategies are doing. And my insider swing play did awful this last week. One of the worst weeks, especially for win rate percentage, that I've had. That volatility at the beginning of the week really hurt me. Anyway, here we go. The first one is ATVI, sold for a 2.14% gain. GPN sold for a 3.57% loss. HFC sold for a 0.89% loss. FEYE sold for a 1.31% loss. WLK sold for a 1.2% loss. VOXX sold for a 7.06% loss. So that's 1 win out of 6 total picks. 16.67% win rate. Typically, this strategy has a 70% win rate with an average gain per pick of 3%. This week was a 1.98% average loss per pick, which is very, very unusual. I know next week is going to be better, and I feel confident that the insider is going to be doing better. I have some different ones that are open right now that are starting to look really good, so we should see some really good movement on that this next week. Looking forward to finally having some good weeks again. Boy, it was such a fantastic year up until June, and June was just blockbuster in our Discord, but then July was not very good. It was our worst month so far. And then August so far has just been really mixed. I mean, we've had a couple winners, a couple losers. It's just been all over the place and very choppy in the market. Looking forward to those times like we had in February, where February was such a great win too, that particular month. Anyway, I hope all of you are doing well, and hopefully we can get this market going in the right direction. Let's take a look really quick at the SPY. And so I wanted to kind of take a look at that and kind of talk about where I think the market is going. So I'm always tracking the Elliott wave, always. And in my opinion, we are in a 5-wave bullish sequence, and we are in wave 3. Wave 3 is very, very bullish. It appeared that we were coming to an end on that, but this Friday close makes it kind of interesting. Okay, so if we go to a new all-time high this next week, then we are not having a pullback. So it could go either way. I mean, there's so many concerns in the market, lots of nervousness going on, but it appears the bulls have bought the dip, although this could be a trap. So who knows what's going to happen, but we're looking forward to this next week. Hopefully we get some good movement on the stock markets. There are some gaps down here that will fill eventually. I think that it could come all the way back down to 435, or we could hit all new all-time highs next week. Next week's going to be pretty pivotal for how this is going to work out. So anyway, let's get to the top 7 and start talking about a lot of these different stocks. And here we go. Number 7. Number 7 is VRCA Pharmaceuticals. We've had this one forever. My target for this is $20 a share. This is a PDUFA run-up play that the PDUFA date has been delayed. So, and that's one thing that really hurt it. My average in it's $13.63, which is negative 27.73%. But typically when there's a delay like this by the FDA, you can have approval at any time. And let me tell you why I like VRCA and why I just continue to hold it. Even though I'm down 27%, I don't want to take that loss because I know that if they get a surprise FDA approval can happen at any day up to September 23rd. That's why this one's just a good hold. And it's such low volume and it's been shorted pretty high percentage. Those things together should push VRCA, VRCA Pharma, way up, especially if it gets approval. They have a PDUFA date of September 23rd and multiple insider buys along the way. And so insiders have been buying up shares. They have to hold those shares for at least 6 months. No one has been selling. There's only been buying. And so that's a very good sign as far as the confidence that I have as an investor going into this with the PDUFA date going to happen at some point. Looking forward to a great gains on this. All right, let's go to number 6, and this one is brand new to the list. So here we go. And this is ticker symbol DNUT. Krispy Kreme. I bought a whole lot of donuts. So that was fun. I got to tell my wife, hey, I bought a whole lot of donuts. She was like, what? What's going on? I bought Krispy Kreme. Oh, okay. Anyway, it's ticker symbol DNUT. This is an insider swing play. My average in it's $14.57. My price target for this is $17.50. I think that's about where resistance is going to be, and I can see this moving upwards in the short term up to that level. Since calling this out in our Discord is up 3.42%, there's still so much more room to go. This was a very significant $3.4 million insider purchase in open market that was reported in Friday morning. And so on Friday morning is when it was reported. That's when the Form 4 came out. And that's when I put out my notification after doing my research that this would be a good one to buy for insider activity. I think this is going to move upwards and do so rather quickly. All right, number 5 is ticker symbol PKW, and this is part of my golden strategy. This is the Investco Buyback Achievers ETF. I really love this ETF because over the years, this has earned about a 40% return and it's a monthly dividend payer. So I really like that. My target for PKW is $120. My average in it is $90.06. Since calling this out, it is up 3.04%. This is just one of those you buy, you hold, and you just wait. So buybacks are being approved in record numbers right now. And so basically what it is, the board has approved a buyback of a stock and it does so a certain percentage of the float. Then PKW, what they do is they buy and invest in those type of companies. And so this has been really pretty fantastic, been a fantastic one for me and my portfolio. This is just a super safe one that I hold for a long period of time. It pays a monthly dividend and also appreciates by an average of, in the last couple of years, 40%. And so I'm expecting that to happen, especially with these record buyback numbers that are happening. There's all kinds of stocks that have been mentioning buybacks. And so I really like this one to move upwards. And I could really see that $120 price target here in about 6 months. So this is just a really safe holder. All right, let's go to number 4. Number 4 is Baker Hughes, ticker symbol BKR, and this has been on the list a little while. This is a buyback strategy stock, so I'm talking lots of buybacks. My average in it's $21.05. Since calling this out, it is down 2.95%. My target for this stock is $30 a share, and they have a $2 billion buyback program that was announced, and so the board announced a $2 billion buyback program that's going to be happening over the next year and a half. They're going to be buying back $2 billion worth of stock. And so that is, over the long term, a very good thing for the stock price. And I'm expecting this one to move up. And that's why I have that $30 price target on it, because I think that's where it will get to as these buybacks come back in, and also excitement seeing the price move up. This is a great long-term hold. All right, number 3. Number 3 has gotten killed. I know it's gotten killed. I bought it at the wrong time. This is part of my golden strategy. And anyway, this is Neo Games. My target for this stock is $63 a share. My average is $53.04 since calling this out. I'm down 24.40%. Yikes. Okay, so they had a very bad earnings report and they created this gap here, this gap down that at some point will get filled. And that is at 54.41, which is about $1.50 above where I bought in shares. So anyway, I'm just kind of holding this. This is a hodl stock, so hold on for dear life. But anyway, the reason why I like it is because they have, in the last 30 days, gone from 79 different institutional investors to 156. And so there's been a lot of loading here over the last 30 days. It appears, though, that we had some dumping there. So who knows what that number is going to be 30 days from now. But that's the original reason why I like this stock and went in on it. And it has not panned out so far. But my target for this is $63 a share. I am still confident that it can do well and close this gap upwards, but this is going to be a longer term hold. It's going to take some time for it to recover from it, but I like the company and I think it's going to do well eventually. All right, number 2, and this one is fresh and hot off the presses. I really like this stock. I've traded it in the past. Last year I made a killing on it. Here we go. This is ticker symbol ORGO, Organogenesis. Yeah, Organogenesis. This is an insider swing play. My price target for this is $17.50. My average in is $14.32. I just called this out in our Discord. Since calling this out is up 4.96%, so it's already moving upwards. They had insider activity on the other day, and Michael Katz, it sounds like a smooth jazz sax player, but he bought shares in open market, and that was reported on Thursday after market, and it was a very significant transaction, and so I like it. I like the company. I've made money with this company in the past, so that's what made me to decide to go in on it. It is typically done extremely well after insider activity, so I think this one's going to do really great. Looking forward to great movement on that. All right, number 1, drum roll please. Drum roll please. It is back. It is finally back. I sold this after they announced an offering. I just want to go on record and say I hate offerings. I hate it when companies dilute my shares. I don't like that. And so when I saw that, I exited this stock for an 81% gain. This has been on the top 7 in the past. This is BitFarm. Ticker symbol BITF, but it is back and I've finally just bought back in after hours on Friday, and I think this one's going to do really, really well. And this is part of my golden strategy. Lots of institutional ownership loading up on this also, and the strength of Bitcoin, a lot of different reasons why I think this is going to do well. My average in it is $6.04. That was the average price I got for it after hours on Friday. So, you know, you can definitely see why I exited. I exited right about the perfect price. It was like right up here, right before close on this day is when I exited. And I've just been kind of, just kind of waiting, seeing what's happened. But now, now the offering is closed. Everything looks really good as far as that goes. So with the strength of Bitcoin, also with how undervalued the stock is, my target on this is $20 a share. I have high conviction in this play. That is why it is number 1. I think it is going to do very well. I think this is one that you could do very well with, because right now it's at $5.90, probably in pre-market on Monday when you're seeing this video. It might be quite a bit higher, but I still think $20 a share is where this can get to. Why do I think that? Well, I think Bitcoin is going to go to new all-time highs. Also, with the crackdown on China and all the different stuff that has happened with China and how they have cracked down, BitFarm is perfectly positioned to benefit. Now they've raised money so they can buy more BitFarm, more hashing machines. They can increase their hash rate, and that was the reason for the offering, and so they are using their capital to do that. Anyway, I feel very confident about the continued movement of this, and per hash versus market cap, this is the best. This is much better than Mara or Riot or any of those others. This one is the best based upon that information. That's why I like it. I also like Bitcoin, and I've done lots of investing in that, and so this fits with another investment strategy that I have, but I am very bullish on this company. I think you can do very well with it. All right, well, I hope all of you have a great week. Hopefully it is much better than the week that we had in the past. Looking forward to great gains in the future. I wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.